Welcome to News Channel 8. I'm Essie Gaston Edwards. Here are some of the top stories we have for you tonight. Governor-elect Kenneth Mapp announces his cabinet, Fort Christian Fire Company Station relocation underway, and Crucian Carnival Cultural Night highlights. These stories and more up next on News Channel 8.
I Trade Earth brings you News Channel 8, a Puerto Rico and Virgin Islands-based approach to economic development and the global marketplace, one small business at a time. Call 866-396-8278 for more information or look at us on as seen on channel8.com for I Trade Earth.
In our top story, incoming Governor Kenneth Mapp announced key cabinet positions at a news conference earlier today.
I stand here today with Lieutenant Governor-elect Osbert Potter on the ongoing efforts of the Mapp-Potter transition as we move closer to inauguration next Monday in Emancipation Garden on St. Thomas. Today we are taking this opportunity to introduce a number of fine and hardworking Virgin Islanders who we have tapped and asked to join our team in forming a government as we move forward to serve you, the people of the Virgin Islands. As Attorney General of the Virgin Islands, we have asked, and she has agreed, former Judge Soraya Diassi-Kofelt to serve as the Virgin Islands Attorney General. Born in St. Thomas, Soraya came from humble beginnings. She attended college and law school through scholarships, loans, and work-study programs. After graduating from law school, Soraya, or former Judge Kofelt, returned home and served as a law clerk at the Territorial, now Superior Court of the Virgin Islands. Attorney Judge Soraya Diassi-Kofelt, we welcome you to the Mapp-Potter administration. And I want to share a little bit with the community when we sat with Judge Kofelt and speaking with her about the Department of Justice. We wanted to be clear that we intend to build a very strong and capable Department of Justice with competent, energetic attorneys and investigators. While the Department of Justice is charged with those issues, particularly dealing with crime and violent crime in the community, we wanted to be clear with Judge Diassi that there are a number of irregularities that are occurring in our marketplace, in our economy, that are just as criminal. This is a department and agency where we believe and where we are prepared to work with our labor unions and our teachers on reforms that will materialize in the proficiency and education of our students. We believe that this department will bring us some of our greatest challenges in change in the Virgin Islands. And so to be able to lead this charge and manage this department, I would like to introduce to you Dr. Sharon Ann McCullum, our designee for Commissioner of the Department of Education. Love at first sight is the way Sharon Ann McCullum describes her initial visit to the Virgin Islands. She recalled that after her first eye-opening trip, she returned to the islands every 6 months and eventually applied for a position with the Department of Education. The Department of Public Works. I don't need to talk about the Department of Public Works. Just take a drive. And while we don't blame folks all in the Department of Public Works, we know that part of our challenge is lacking resources. And so we're bringing a new leader to the Department of Public Works. And yesterday, our team, Mr. Potter and I, and our commissioner designate and members of our senior staff had the fortune to have a working lunch with Congressman Bill Schuster, who's the head of the Transportation and Infrastructure Committee of the House, and have a very, very good and robust conversation on a path going forward on improving our highway allocations and an opportunity, there's a smidgen, but an opportunity nonetheless of being able to recapture all of the highway funding that have been cut from our allocations in the past, as we really seek to infuse funds into our infrastructure, and I want this word heard, build roads. This administration is not interested in resurfacing roads. Resurfaced roads only last as long as the next big rain. So we are interested in really scooping roads up, making sure we have a proper foundation in place, drainage, curves, lights, lines, and signaling. And as part of that responsibility, and there are going to be others, but that's the primary one today that we have to think of. I mean, transportation between the islands and growing our mass transit system in the territory are also very important, but the conditions of our roads are vital. And so we have asked Mr. Gustav James from Frederickstead, St. Croix, to head our Department of Public Works as Commissioner of the Department of Public Works.
In other news, in the works for more than 3 decades, the relocation of the historic Fort Christian Fire Station took a final step forward Monday with groundbreaking on the new site in Estate Tarnberg, St. Thomas. The 2.7-acre parcel of land is the site of the former Warren E. Brown housing community and will eventually house a state-of-the-art 2-story facility that will include everything from the VI Fire Services Arson and Prevention Unit to a conference room, classrooms, sleeping quarters, and gym across more than 17,000 square feet. This is a building that represents a future, that represents a vision, Governor John DeYoung Jr. said during Monday's event. It represents a change in a community and a commitment of a community to understanding what is important and recognize that we needed to make an investment in people that take care of us, ways, and easy decisions to make. The land was bought from the VI Housing Authority for about $300,000 in 2009, and funds from the Federal Highway Administration will also be covering approximately 72% of the project, or a little more than $6.1 million out of anticipated $8.5 million total. Meanwhile, the Virgin Islands National Guard promoted Lieutenant Colonel Deborah V. Lobenmeyer on Monday at the Brigadier General Gerard A. James Sr. Joint Force Headquarters at St. Croix. Lobenmeyer, who completed a year at the University of Texas at Austin as an Army War College Fellow, returned to Virgin Islands National Guard after a year-long tour at the National Guard Bureau in Arlington, Virginia. She has been promoted to the rank of Colonel as the U.S. Property and Fiscal Office. Lobenmeyer currently holds the full-time position as the U.S. Property and Fiscal Officer. During her 27 years of service, Lobenmeyer has held many positions to include State Safety Officer, aide-de-camp for the late Major General Jean A. Romney, Commander of the Maintenance Support Activity, Commander of the 651st GS Maintenance Company, Budget Officer, Comptroller for the Virgin Islands National Guard, 104 Troop Commander, and Deputy United States Property and Fiscal Officer. Stay with us. We have more news right after this break.
This is News Channel 8. This is News Channel 8.
Welcome back to News Channel 8. Last night, Cultural Night was held down at the Crucian Carnival Village. Let's take a look.
with the colors of the Caribbean. Red and green and pink with the white. And definitely, she's got that attitude going on. It's PBI Princess 2014, 2015. And she is rocking her cultural wear. You can see the drop skirt, JG's, oh man. Okay then, I've got no words for this one. He's got his green pants, his madras shirt, and he's got his red sneakers, and you can't touch this one. He knows exactly what it's about. It's about the cultural wear. Yes, parade. Yes. Guys is fashioning the parade wear, looking very festive, looking very island wear here. Give him a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if you got a more formal wear, you gotta go with the white tuxedo. You pair the white tuxedo with the yellow and blue madras and the white sneakers, and you are ready. That's right, that's right. It's Carnival Princess, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together for our cruising Christmas Carnival Princess. And she's rocking that high-low skirt, yes. And she is talking all about, whoa, unexpected again. If it gets too hot, we're going to the shorts now, okay? That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Our cruising Carnival Queen, Miss St. Croix, in her cultural wear, in all her splendor and regal beauty, our very own Miss St. Croix, Cruising Carnival Queen 2014, 2015.
Ladies, change away. Ladies alone. Balance.
Don't touch that remote. We have more news straight ahead.
This newscast has been sponsored by Mario's Virgin Crystal. Let us save you the hassle of lugging those jugs around. Purified bottled water conveniently delivered to your home or office. Also available in your favorite grocery store. Call 773-2810.
This is News Channel 8. This is News Channel 8.
And finally, the St. Croix JFK community held a Christmas Eve fun day. Let's take a look.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Marianne Bradshaw, and I'm coming to you here from the JFK community. We have an event today, and today is the first annual Christmas Eve giveaway and family fun day. We're awaiting Santa Cousin's arrival, and we just want to say Merry Christmas, season greetings, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, to everyone in the Virgin Islands. And this is a time that we need to get together and help each other out in the communities and the islands, and this is what we're trying to do. We sponsored this event for the kids in the community because basically I see a need that needed to be filled, and we're hoping that next year will be bigger and better, and we hear more from the community as far as different communities getting involved and doing something similar for the children, because the children nowadays is what we're looking into and looking up to, so actually carry our future on into different generations. So again, I want to say happy Kwanzaa, Merry Christmas, season greetings, and everyone enjoy the carnival season. Also, I would like to shed light on the John F. Kennedy community as far as the community members like Maria. This is my Mary. Sorry, this is my sexy elf. You know, she's been a outstanding community leader as far as like doing summer programs and different things, the programs for the children. This is one of the young ladies that has been there for the children. Also, Miss Leova Harris, I'd like to acknowledge her. The sponsors that chipped in to help out with this event, I would like to say thank you very much.
Today we're having a fun day for the kids in Kennedy. All the kids that, you know, some unfortunate kids, they're going to be able to benefit from this. They're going to have a day with bouncies, face painting. Santa's going to come in. They're going to get gifts from Santa. And it should make their day, you know, the day before Christmas. If they don't have such a hot Christmas, they'll have a good day before it, Christmas Eve. Wonderful Christmas Eve for the kids.
My name is Leova Harris, and I was the president of this community for many, many years. I was involved in summer programs. The last summer program we had was this year from June the 30th until July the 25th. The name of our summer program was Working Together Summer Program. I had about 55 children from ages 3 to 16. The program ran well with activities such as morning prayers, Bible study, sports activities, exercises. Good luck to the children of this community. We want them to be good children. That is why we do what we do to help them in here. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to everyone.
I actually think it's a good thing for the kids in the community to get everybody involved and everybody together for the season.
Well, I'm a parent in here. I have my kids here, a lot of other kids here. They're enjoying themselves. It's a nice change for the community because not too much positive things like this happens for the kids. So, yeah. It's a good experience for everybody to come together.
Hey, good afternoon. My name is Lakima. I'm here at JFK Center with the kids in the community. We're here doing a Christmas function on behalf of the needy kids, following up on our summer program that we had during the summer, along with Miss Harris and Miss Carter and everyone else that partake. Our program is basically about the children that need and want help and want to do something for themselves besides staying home and not doing anything. As you can see, there's a bunch of kids out here with their parents willing to partake. So maybe for next year, someone could give us a donation or come out and be a part of this program. Thank you.
Your weather report is up next.
Your weather coming up next. Your weather.
And now your 5-day weather report.
Tonight, isolated showers, partly cloudy with a low around 72. East wind 11 to 13 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 10%. On Wednesday, isolated showers, mostly sunny with a high near 85. East wind around 11 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 10%. On Wednesday night, scattered showers, partly cloudy with a low around 73. East-northeast wind 11 to 13 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 30%. New precipitation amounts of less than 1/10 of an inch possible. On Thursday, scattered showers, mainly before noon. Mostly sunny with a high near 84. East wind around 15 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 30%. New precipitation amounts of less than 1/10 of an inch possible. And on Thursday night, isolated showers, partly cloudy with a low around 73. East-northeast wind around 16 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 20%. This is Cheryl Francis with your Channel 8 News weather.
And that concludes the news broadcast we have for you this evening. From all of us here at News Channel 8, I'm Essie Gaston Edwards. World News is up next. We thank you for joining us and good night.
I Trade Earth brings you News Channel 8, a Puerto Rico and Virgin Islands-based approach to economic development and the global marketplace, one small business at a time. Call 866-396-8278 for more information or look at us on as seen on channel8.com for I Trade Earth.